This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not the views. Wait a minute. Damn.
It's happening right now. What's happening right now?
Because I was doing two
What
different
is
things.
happening?
The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. My bad, y'all. My bad, Mo.
Pitiful.
Man.
Pitiful.
Doing
We've been doing this how long, Mo?
9,000 years.
I was looking at
950,000.
I was
What's going on?
looking at my man. I was watching Usher's speech when he was getting his Lifetime Award or BT Lifetime Award.
Oh, okay.
And I gave it to him first, though. Remember that I gave it to him first. But I was watching it, and in the middle of it, I saw my guy Mark Casey. Everybody, he had a standing ovation. Mark Casey was right there. Shout out to my man. Mark. Always in the right place at the right time. Handle that business, bro. What's up, family?
It's another week, holiday week.
It's another week, holiday. But no. Independence Day, really? I ain't gonna rain on everybody for regular. Y'all getting days off and all of that good stuff and this and that. But come on, y'all. Let's do it the right way.
What's the right way?
Greg. The political news is tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Today's relationships.
We still gonna do that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We got to do that.
Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed.
It's a lot of stuff that has happened.
I might put on a mask.
Oh God.
It's a lot of stuff that has happened.
Put the bag on their head, put the eyes on their head.
Man, that was embarrassing on both parts.
It was embarrassing. And when I got to say it,
we'll talk about it tomorrow, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did want to say that they did.
They chill down my spine.
The Supreme Court just said that.
Yep.
The president should have immunity on some things, and I'm like, are you serious? So that's the message
just to me is just opened up a black box because now they handing it back to the lower courts to decide which of those things immunity and not immunity. And to me, that's just to say it all depends on who did what and who's making the determination.
My whole thing is this, family. First of all, they throw so much crap out there that they blurring the lines. And we got to make sure that we stay focused. Period.
One thing, I'm starting not to like being a U.S. citizen.
Well, that's the whole thing, sis.
So much turmoil that you just don't want to be a part of it.
That's the whole thing, blur the lines to the point to where, people just don't have a taste for it. I catch myself doing that sometimes.
How do you make a determination on the law being different from one person to the other? So if I get arrested, I should just go in there and say, hey, The president did it. He got off. Why do I need to go to jail?
That's the point I was trying to make, okay? So now that they did that, the Supreme Court and all of their infinite old-ass wisdom, okay, they say that the president, evidently he must be God or somebody because he's immune from any
I think he got stuff on people. I think he got stuff on people.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Shit, yeah.
It's no way people are being moved around like that, like a chess piece, unless he has something over their head. That's just my opinion.
That's I agree with you. I agree with you. You got to remember, most of the people that made that decision, he put in office. He chose them.
But
that's why he did it. Because
he chooses people that are going to go along with whatever he says,
right?
And kiss his
wrong
butt.
or right.
See,
wrong, right.
And that's
what happens to
politics.
what happens to justice. What happens to, and this is the thing too. To me,
going down this rabbit hole.
The Supreme Court, because they position isn't going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They got that position for life.
And there's a possibility whoever wins is going to be able to appoint 2 more Supreme Court justices.
That is the key.
And that's you know.
Yeah.
I hate politics. The more you start hearing about a lot of the things that's going on behind the scenes. And the sad part about it, there's so much division in our country right now. You have a lot of different propaganda, all these lies going around. You don't know half the time who to believe, what has been edited or added. And, you know, because you have so much with technology that you can put things in a video as though it's real. And you can't, you know, as though someone is saying one thing and they're really not saying it. That's just something.
I got one thing for y'all.
A voiceover or something.
We're gonna get it.
But you know what? We have to save this for tomorrow because that's gonna be the discussion tomorrow. Today is
a long show,
relationships.
Greg. Get ready.
We need to shelve this for our conversation tomorrow so that our viewers can give their input. That's the subject for Tuesday. Today's subject is relationship. We want to chime in on relationships.
Super Tuesday.
Well, speaking of relationships, did we already give a shout out to Miss Tanisha on her engagement?
So she engaged?
No. Huh?
She's engaged?
We didn't give her. She is engaged as of this weekend.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations, Tanisha.
Yeah, whatever. I'm joking.
She's been moving around so much this weekend. I think she went to 4 or 5 different places. But I didn't see the engagement.
Her family was in town, she said, and then he surprised her with that. She had the way her post was. She had no clue. No clue. Yeah.
Okay, but did she say yes?
Happy for her.
Did she say yes?
She said yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a call over and make sure that yes turns into a no. No, I'm happy for her. Very, very happy for her. She's a great.
But don't forget African Twist. You know, guys, support African Twist. That's a tongue twister.
That is a tongue twister.
What?
I almost didn't get it out.
I couldn't get it out.
I'm the one here with the crooked teeth, but it's coming out right. African teeth.
He said African
teeth.
African teeth.
African twist.
Look, I can't look. I'm trying to
support, donate. You can give $1, $5, whatever amount. Support. This is going to be another great film on Tubi, and hopefully, where else he say he want to take it to be Netflix. Yeah. So let's get it out there. This is what we want. We want to push our people to get to the highest that they can get.
Amen.
Absolutely. Just keep pushing everybody that's doing some stuff. Don't forget to support her as well, man. Equation. She got her.
Yes.
It's out now.
Beautiful baby. Oh my gosh, I'm enjoying seeing pictures of the baby.
Yeah.
I see why she fell in love.
I got a chance this weekend to hang out with
baby boy,
with Blake.
Blake, yes.
I should give y'all a preview of
Blake and son, Blake and dad.
Dad was out there, was chilling.
Come on, give us a tease.
It was good. We took some pictures. Mo got some pictures, but we did a lot. We did a lot.
Mo, how you get pictures? You were out there.
I sent them to him.
Sent them to me, and I did up some videos and things.
Oh, Gina, I was like, I know Mo didn't come back to town and didn't tell us. You see me like, wait, what?
You know,
working. We want to make sure that this guy. Look, I'll even show y'all.
We to put some beast on the grill or something somewhere.
Show y'all a couple of pictures. Let's see here. Because Blake wanted it.
Love to see if you
wanted it. All right, and I saw some pictures of him when he was younger too, man. And I just put this in the wrong one, so y'all forgive me. Look, look at Blake here.
Right. I used one of those.
Did you use one?
Yeah.
Now Blake used to be a big kid. He used to have a little weight on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to do shirtless pictures. And I was like, man, I'm uncomfortable taking a picture of you with your shirt off.
Little baby, right? Little baby.
You know you can't show that on here.
Yes, I can. It's not like he was naked.
He's 17.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
That's right.
If he was 18, it wouldn't be no problem.
That's the last thing I need for somebody to say, Greg, peddling a 17-year-old boy's pictures.
Right. You know how Facebook is.
17, and then he's a boy too. Yeah, they would run with that one.
Anyway, man, it's the Relationship Roundtable. Monday, we gotta get into it right now. So,
let me see if I can share this.
Some of these you might want to close your ears on. But yes, just a simple question.
Why I gotta keep? Why are you gonna burn my ears off?
Because your ears already burned. You already burned.
Why my ears gotta burn off?
Let me ask this though: is taking a break the same thing as a breakup?
Yeah.
And should it be?
Yeah. We take a break. I'm going in another direction.
You said it's
I'm
over.
not gonna sit up and wait on you.
But what if you just needed some space, a little space?
Let's go on a trip with your boys or something. But no, that's a breakup. I don't care what nobody say. You can paint it as cute and pretty as you want to. It's because
you're taking a break. So what are the rules during that break?
You know how many people have had kids during the break?
From other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
the break over, but I'm bringing one more with me.
Yeah, right. How many kids you got? 3. No, we got 4, baby. Well, we're going for a paternity test.
Hey,
yeah, you see a lot of those shows where we were on a break. You know,
we were separated when it happened. Right. That is just opening the door for a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Earl Davis, what's going on, bro? I think sometimes it depends on, like Marcy said, what's your definition of a break? You know what I'm saying?
Are we going to see other people?
Yeah. When I take a break, that's what's happening.
And that's a breakup to me. If it's a break where you can see other people, that's a breakup. If you just want to, you know what? Maybe we had a disagreement. We're getting too huffy puffy, and let's just take a day and just chill for like a day, and and woosah.
But see, you got to.
I'm not looking back.
And why are you taking a break? That's the other thing.
Exactly. Are you tired of me? If you,
that's what
to me, in my mind, if you need a break from me, we can never be married because you can't even tolerate me. So how can we ever get married?
That's right. That's right. If you can't deal with me, and because that's what you're supposed to do in marriage, is better or worse. It didn't say, and if worse comes, take a break for a second.
In a marriage, no, there's no break because you need to get it together.
Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you've been in that relationship for a couple of years, can you take a break?
For me, my break would be we're arguing. we're starting to raise our voices at each other. Let's just separate. And when I say separate and break, it's like, give me a few minutes. Let me get myself together. I'll give you a few minutes. Get yourself together. And when I say minutes, I mean like minutes.
But my definition is
but
different. If someone
not
came to
leaving.
me and said a break, that means let's split for a little while and then
we're gonna split forever
back together. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what it would mean if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, I need a break." It's not, let's separate for a couple hours. That to me, going to cool off is not the same as taking a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my break. Just cooling off.
Now, if I say, man, look, I need a break. Like I'm tired of your ass. Okay, I mean it's like
right. That's exactly what it means.
And I probably won't come back. Probably not gonna be there. That's just me.
That's so funny.
Think about it though. Think about this. You took a break, and then you come back into the same shit. Okay, you coming back because it may okay, I missed you and this and that. Okay, for a couple of days, then 2 or 3 days down the line, it's the same old stuff. It's the same thing. You came right back to. Why did you take a break and come back? Take that break. I'm not telling everybody what to do, but this is just me. If I gotta say I'm taking a break, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the word break ain't even gonna come in. It's like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm sorry. That's just me.
It's funny because Tanisha's proposal post just came up on my feed.
That's funny.
I guess because we were talking. See how the AI works, the algorithms and all that. They listen to us, y'all.
So they listening to us. Oh my Lord, Big Brother's really listening.
Who's Big Brother?
I don't know. That's
Mo
what
and Greg.
Say, Big Brother.
Who's Big Brother?
The government. They listen to and see everything you do.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not kidding, because let me tell you what happened to me. You guys know that I had gotten pulled over by the police and they towed my car. Remember I told you guys that about a month ago?
All the time.
So the police officer pulls up his phone or whatever it is they use.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me exactly where I had been, where I had driven my car within the whole month of April and May.
Why would he do that?
What was that for?
I don't know, but he wanted to show me where I had been.
Oh man, I would have.
And I'm sitting there like,
I'd have had a problem.
So that's the big brother that Marcy's talking about.
I would have had a problem with that. What are you checking my whereabouts and this and that?
What do they have to do with
they got access to that stuff, y'all.
Yeah, they
nothing
do.
Nothing is private.
You pulled me over for whatever, but why are you checking?
Yeah, what was that about?
That?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Did you ever find out why, Gina?
No, I was mad. Because he could have gave me a ticket and let me go home, but he wanna be extra.
Man, let's get back to this relationship roundtable. Because we gonna start going off. I'm telling you. What's the best? What's the and then when we start going, y'all know me. I name names, okay? So, somebody gonna be called out. I'm sorry. What's the best or the worst gift that your partner has ever given you?
Say that again.
What's the best or the worst gift your partner has ever given you?
Oh, a ring.
I had someone tell me that they had a big surprise for me. I was like, okay. So, I'm waiting till they get over there. And I'm like, yay.
He just warming it up. That's all he was. He just warming it up.
No, guess what their surprise was?
A box of depends. What?
They had bought themselves a new jacket.
They bought them a new jacket.
What?
Themselves a
Why
new jacket.
I
said, well, how was that a surprise and gift for me? I was like,
get the stepping.
I got a couple of them for me. The first one is the gift of marriage. That was the greatest gift, one of the greatest gifts
you stole, man,
that I ever got from a partner. The gift of marriage. The second one, and it's not necessarily in that order. Second was the gift of my son, Jordan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, there was this, I didn't expect it because I y'all know me. I don't like gifts. Okay, I really don't. This was a gift. It was a robe that had my name engraved on it and this and that. Right? I loved it because I didn't expect it. Now, what was the worst? And I love Nike. Why the hell would you buy me Adidas?
Oh,
That is a good point, bro, because people in relationships have to understand if someone asks you or tell you I like XYZ, don't go get ABC.
Exactly.
If I say I like cheesecake, don't go buy me chocolate cake.
Well, they
And
might
people
want
in
just want you to
relationships
taste it.
don't understand. They feel like that's how they feel. But no, if I don't, that's not what I told you I like.
Right. And we've talked about this. I got Nike all the way through. I'm bleeding. When I bleed, the Nike come out. Okay.
and a check mark behind all that.
But then you'd be like, oh, happy birthday. Here's your Adidas. And I got one pair of Adidas shoes, one color, red and black.
That one.
And you got me some black and white Adidas outfit. Okay,
and then they feel like they get their feelings hurt. They feel like, oh, you unappreciative. I spent my money on this, and you turning it down.
It's like they get what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus what they know you like.
And I was like, hey, man, look. As soon as I popped that out, I was like, hey, this is nice. I said, just like that, I said, this is nice, but I don't wear Adidas. I don't like Adidas. I said, if I wear this, I'm probably gonna work in it, or do some yard work in it or something like that. I'm not gonna. And she was like, but I took my time. I know you like sports gear. I said, but I like Nike. I do not like Adidas. That's why I'm gonna make my own sports gear. It's gonna be Dope Living. It's gonna be done, and then that.
Oh my god!
Have a big deal on the side of it. Dope Living.
Nobody. Hey, what ticks you off about your partner?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm not in a relationship right now. So what would tick me off would be inconsistency, lack of communication,
cheating.
Oh, that'd be just I'm done.
For me, we go to a restaurant. Y'all know this. If we go to a restaurant, I order my food, you order yours. Don't bring that fork across the table and try to get none of mine. I hate that. I hate it.
But yours look better than mine. So
I order it again.
I want to taste it to see if I want to order that next time.
Yeah, it was looking good.
You should have ordered that. I said, I don't care what you order. Order whatever you want. You can order everything that you want. Unless, when you go to that left side of the menu, don't remember.
There's going to be problems.
But order everything that you want. But if I get salmon and whatever over here, and you got bacon over there, don't reach over there with your fork because you're gonna get stabbed.
And I've done that. I've done to one of my exes.
You stabbed somebody?
I've stabbed a guy with my fork because he was trying to be funny, and Greg, I don't know why, but I'm agreeing with you on that one. Don't ask for.
She said, I don't know why.
Look, don't ask for what's in my plate. I don't like anyone touching my food, breathing over my food, and things like that. No, Earl, it's not sample plate. But I have an issue with that. Or order what you want. Let me order what I want. I have ordered two meals. And well, y'all know we were just when you were here, Maurice. When you guys thought I was gonna take one home and I ate both of them. I like to eat. But order what you're gonna order. Let me order what I'm gonna order. If I can't decide, I might order 2 meals or whatever. But don't put your hand and fork in my plate. I will stab you.
Don't.
That is a pet peeve of mine. When you're messing around my food or you're touching my food. I had someone I worked with before, and she was good for, oh girl, let me taste this, or to not just me, anybody. And I tried to break her hand. Well, girl, I know how you are. I done touched it already. I said, I bet you're not gonna still do it.
That sounds like some elementary school stuff.
That's
She was that type of person. She was that type of person, and it didn't.
Wait, lick her finger, then put it on your food. Yeah.
Like, oh, what? Let me have some of this and touch it. No,
Girl, what's wrong with her?
Ignorant.
What's so wrong with her?
That's a definite fight.
That.
Oh no.
I keep changing the warmth of my room.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sexy.
The ambiance is different now.
Man, I got
Wait, Gene, you said changing the warmth of your room?
The warmth of the light.
With the lighting. You can see I was kind of gold a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
That was the amber lighting.
That was the amber.
Yes.
See?
I was going to stay outside today.
What is it true about the accountability women should start taking during dating? Let's find out what they got to say about that.
Yeah, because my eyebrows are up. What do you mean?
Okay, you see me like I'm waiting for him to talk a little bit more so I can understand.
Let's see.
Because I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not. Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't got don't do don't give you? How they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh. Y'all do invest. You let him tell you he got some plans for you, and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence for. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe?
He talking to them. He ain't talking to the masses. He talking to them.
Yeah, he talking to them because
he talking to them.
The boy done lit the daggone fire up under them, and he must be some trash or something walking through there.
But he's telling the truth, okay? Why
he is telling the truth?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Let me tell you something.
He's not.
There's a bunch of women that what they go through their little whole faces, and they jump in the bed with these dudes just because of the way they look.
Ain't said nothing to him. Ain't asked him no questions. Come on,
Jump
man.
in the bed, one night stands all over the place.
I said, he's talking to them in the audience in that audience.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I do know some younger women who are like that. Oh, girl, he got a nice car. He cute. He fine. And I'm like,
take him for a test drive. That's what they do.
You know, they don't get to know the person or see what.
She said what?
What?
Fine.
We already know
money. That does not make a difference. Like,
who do you have?
That doesn't make a man.
Gone?
First of all, I disagree with him because he's saying that women are saying men are dumb. They don't have this, that.
Well,
I don't feel that way.
I
think that.
The women are thinking that, okay, but
I don't think so.
Well, why do you think they're thinking that?
We're gonna let them say that. We're gonna let them do whatever they're gonna. But at the end of the day, the tables are gonna be turned at the end of the day because we got what we wanted. They can call us.
I don't think so because you may find a man in a vulnerable stage. That doesn't mean that he can't come out of it. You may find. But the thing is, women. You need to open your eyes and your mind and really assess the whole person.
Yeah.
Right. You need to, and sometimes you look, if you move too fast, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get caught in the mouse trap.
Yep.
Because you're
moving
watching
too fast.
Right. And you're looking at the outer, and a lot of times, like I've heard some of the young women talk about, oh girl, he got a nice car and blah blah blah. I say, yeah, okay, so that's a car note. Is he renting or is he buying his home? Is he gainfully employed? And is he able to keep a job? And the bottom line, if he lost all of those things, material things, who do you have left? If all that was gone.
But you know what?
The character, the integrity.
It starts off when children are small. And I say, and I know I'm gonna get bashed for this. I know I am. When you continue to let your baby sleep with you, when they get older, you are already developing a dependency where they want to have someone in the bed with them. They can't sleep alone.
Dang, is that my
You
problem?
get a lot of men and you get a lot of women who cannot have an empty bed.
What?
Sometimes your bed need to be empty. A lot of times your bed need to be empty.
Maurice,
You know
I'm
what I'm
looking
saying?
just like you.
But
Right.
women create that when their children are young because they want their children to sleep with them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years old. They still in the bed with their mama.
Who does that?
You don't need to do that because you are developing dependency traits. That's just my take on it.
I don't know,
I've
but
seen it happen so many
I don't know
times.
where you're getting that from. That's kind of interesting.
I don't know about that 11, 12-year-old thing.
I know. I had
Earl
friends who
Earl said they
11,
called
12-year-olds
Titty
were still sleeping in the bed with them.
Who is Earl?
Earl said Earl came out with
whooping.
I bet you there's other people out there that agree with me.
Well, Gina, I hear you, but this is just me. I ain't never heard of no kid still sleeping with their parents at 11, 12 years old. That's just me.
8, 9, over 2 years old, and still that's too old.
I ain't heard that. If that's going on, something wrong.
Yeah.
Really wrong.
Where'd that come from?
Right.
No, that's interesting.
But I had a conversation.
That's supposed to drone. Shoot.
I had a conversation with some guys.
12 years old.
And I think this is what we're gonna do when we get all the guys on. Of course, you two are invited as well. But they were talking about this money thing and how you're supposed to save money. And and this is the way I was taught. Basically, if I'm going if I want to get a car, I got a car, right? Want to get another car, why would I go to get that other car and I still own this car? Because all they're going to do is it's going to compound that payment. All right. So now what I got left on this car is there. Look, hold off on that, pay it off, then go, and then you'll have equity to buy another car because you can take that car and trade it in without having to add a car note. It's a lot of stuff I was sitting down with some guys and talking, and they were talking about how these guys work. People work these jobs like in the mill, for instance, and they make $100,000, $200,000 a year. Okay, and I've told my nephew, rest his soul, work and live like you making $40,000 a year. The rest of that is cool to save. Okay? Don't spend all your money just because you're making it. There's a lot of stuff. It's crazy, but I had to learn the hard way myself, man, until I got knocked in the head and was ass out and sleeping with dogs and peeing on me. Anyway.
Oh, Lord. And what I think a lot of us had to learn the hard way, because back in the day, a lot of this generational wealth and putting things in trust and doing different things, we weren't really taught that. And
well, I have to say I was, because my mother was very business minded. She taught us a lot. We didn't learn it in school,
and that's what I'm talking about. Right,
my
in
mom,
school.
my dad, they both had very good jobs. My dad bought a brand new car every year. And they had real estate and they had savings bonds and they had life insurance. So I thought that was natural. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I bought my first house when I was 23 years old. And I had friends and family who thought I was crazy. Like, why would you buy a house? You got to take care of the yard and you got to do the repairs. And then here they come along age 50 and they're buying a house at the age of 50. Mine's already paid for.
Right. Well,
but
yeah, that's the conversation we're gonna have with another show. Okay, so I digress on that.
That's a generational wealth show.
Yeah. Well, that's
right.
The show.
That's right.
Ladies,
I would love that
show. The ladies had
Come
their
on.
moment, and the men are going to have their moment with some questions like that. But I digress.
Yeah, because men finances are different from women.
Yep.
Let me ask y'all. Which do you prefer? Strictly sex in the morning, or strictly?
I'm gonna pass on that one too.
You ain't giving them no secrets. You say, I don't think so, son.
No, that's between me and Robert.
All right. Marcy ain't passing on it too. Marcy.
Marcy, you don't
No entiendo inglés.
You get that out of me.
She said no English.
I got this. Okay, because even though I'm at the age of man, I got a high libido. Okay, I love it. Okay, so question is,
I don't care.
in the morning or in the evening?
Greg, we don't care. Your libido.
In the afternoon.
Yeah, say that for y'all men show.
In the afternoon. I'm saying it now. In the afternoon.
Save it for your men show.
Because in the afternoon, I'm telling you, y'all heard the song Afternoon Delight?
Yeah.
They made it because they knew me. I was doing her. Anyway, let's go to the next one then. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh my gosh. Where you get these questions from?
That's because I want to know.
We did not send you these questions.
No, he didn't get
passing on that too.
Earl said 5:00 a.m. Why are y'all passing on the good one?
Okay, Earl, come on so you can answer his questions.
Because in the morning you leave a happy face, smile, a happy smile. And you know what? I faked it. Y'all truly not gonna get into this question, okay?
No,
man, come on.
You didn't win in left field, bro.
With a catcher's mitt.
What a catcher's mitt. Okay.
I said it a long time ago. Let me ask you this. Hold on, because I'll go to y'all little lame ass questions, okay? The little tame.
Oh wow. Okay.
The little tame ones, the ones where you can, this just.
You know what? We want to give some education out here. We want to give some things they can walk away with.
Oh, y'all just don't know.
We don't want to know about your sex life, Greg.
Actually, probably. So, at what stage in the process? I'm going to read it like y'all wrote it. In what stage in the process do parents tell their children that they're getting a divorce?
Can you read that a different way?
Well, what page? What stage in the process?
Can't read that.
Kids that they're getting a divorce.
In other words, how do you tell your kids that you're getting a divorce? And when?
You send them with their mom or their daddy. You send whichever one don't want them. Send them.
Know what? I think kids are not as slow as we think. I think a lot of times they already know that the relationship is pretty much over because they're seeing all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, about time.
Oh, wow.
Why would you tell them up front, though? I mean, if you're getting a divorce, number one, they already know it's some turmoil going on. They can see it every day anyway, all right? So when you send his little ass out to go with mommy, because you need some space, we're taking a break, okay? They know something going on. They know something going on.
I don't know about that one.
The biggest
it depends on their age.
I was getting ready. Just exactly what I was getting ready to say. And we got little ones, and little ones ask questions all the time because they ain't got no stop signs when they're small like that. They walk right up to you and ask you, "Hey, where's Daddy? How come Daddy was in the bed with they straight.
Mama was with the mailman or something.
The milkman came over and he stayed and ate cookies and milk for an hour.
They told me to call him Daddy.
Yeah. So I'm saying, though, I say that to say this.
So y'all talk about me, but y'all just told off on yourselves.
They say that to say this.
They going halfway left.
It is a time for everything, and it depends on how old the kids are.
See.
If you want to explain that to them when they 10, because I'm gonna tell you the way I got broke to me, I was 13 when it happened to me personally. When my parents.
Did they tell when you at the beginning or when they were basically?
No, they were already. It had probably been about. I knew something was going on. My sister knew way more than I did. She was like, she. I told you, Maurice. I'm thinking to myself.
Hey, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. So my brother, my second oldest brother, love him to death, man. Okay. He said, "Sound like you having a hard time." Okay, because y'all don't listen. Y'all come at me. It's not right.
Yeah. Who's your second oldest brother? Which one?
My second oldest brother is
that Theo?
the second one my mama had.
Is that Theo?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
He
him.
said the second one that was born.
The second one, that one.
Well, let me think.
So
Let me think real
Yeah,
hard.
well, which one? You know, I know a couple of your brothers, boy. Hush.
Yeah, okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
But he said y'all need to stop attacking me. Dang.
No, Theo. he need to stop coming at us with interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff said.
Now here come Byron. You know he gonna go past left field.
yeah.
Byron says, ask the child if they would like to see both parents happy. If they answer yes, then you say that for both of you to be happy, you're going to have to live apart.
Oh, nice. I'm shocked that he's. But that was put in a nice way, though.
But that's the way that some kids.
Yeah,
but you know what?
I would think. I
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to go through it. Thank you, Jesus. But I would think you would give that kind of news when you know that it's going to be final. I wouldn't want to tell my children, no matter what age, that we're divorcing and then we end up staying together, or that would be hurtful.
But let me tell you this: my son Jordan, his mom and I, we never told him that we were split up. Okay? No, we never told him. It got to a point.
What was his age?
It got to a point where he understood. He knew what was up.
How old was he?
He was in junior high, actually.
Really?
Because
So you don't think you should tell the child?
No, I think you should, but we didn't tell Jordan.
But you guys were still in the same home, and just were not. You weren't in the same home.
No, but I was there. I came over all the time. Okay, so we just let it organically happen. Okay, and just talk, when he came, and he never asked any questions. He just knew at a certain time Dad was getting ready to leave. Okay, Dad, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, and that's that. Period.
So he was already used to you not. Okay, well, not being in the household.
I was always there. I just never sat there. Okay.
Do you think it had some kind of? You don't think it had some type of impact on him?
No.
At some point.
It probably at some point. He's never said anything though. You know what I mean? Could it have affected some behavior that he may have had? I don't know. All right, but he never said anything. And it was a given that this is the way my life is, his life is. So he never wanted for anything. He had both affectionate parents, but we, in order to not be arguing in front of him, because we didn't argue that much, but in order to not to be arguing in front of him, it was best that way.
I don't know if that's the best way to go, though.
It was the
in
best.
my opinion. Like I said, I've never went through it, but I don't know if that's the best.
I mean, it may not be. Maybe should have known, but at a certain point he knew. And it was just, there was no need to ask a question.
I guess my kids went through it when they seen me throwing their dad's clothes out on the porch.
Yeah,
oh Lord, what?
She didn't have to do none of that.
You say, hey, putting lighter fluid on it. Putting lighter fluid on it. Something wrong, y'all.
My parents separated. I was 6 months old. And then I was like, I want to say around 2 or 3 when he started dating my stepmom, who eventually became my stepmom. So she was always in my life, and I always had 3 parents.
3 parents.
Well, I mean, I had the 2 moms, the mother, stepmom, and my dad, and they all got along. But I don't know how that might have affected me had I been older, because I don't know how that would affect me. Something that was different I was used to my mom dating off and on growing up. I was used to my dad always being with my stepmom. And then when my dad passed, I had an issue. And I know that has nothing to do with the divorce, but I had an issue. I pulled up to my stepmom's home, and there was a guy in the driveway, and he was speaking, and I looked at him and rolled my eyes, and I was like, and I was an adult. I had all kind of stank attitude. I was wrong. I was like, well, who are you? And what are you doing here at my mom's house? And I was really, he was there to fix the air conditioner or something. But I just had, it was something simple like that.
Some plumbing.
Something, yeah. And it was not that type of plumbing. But it was just funny because my brother was there as well. And my stepmom laughed.
Air conditioner broken.
Not that type of plumbing. But it was just, You know, I don't know.
Let me tape it up with this tape.
Gina, you did that. You started that.
You got a staple gun.
I'm sorry, Mark.
But you know, for me, I would think within a
You had
divorce or
snake.
something like that, how I would think about how the children will react because they're so used to seeing their parents together. And then when they see you with someone else.
This will fix anything in your house. Everything. After 8:00 p.m. It'll fix everything.
The pliers?
Silly.
Byron said later.
Don't they fingernails?
Look, I knew Byron's coming back with that. Gina, you dove right into that one head first.
Oh.
That's great, man. Look at this next video.
Okay. Next question.
I don't know what it's about. Check this out.
Love bombing is a very unhealthy thing. And if a person is throwing the word love at you before y'all even in a relationship, before y'all done put some structure between the two of y'all, that's love bombing. And you should be very afraid of that because there's never a healthy cause behind why someone is just throwing the word love at you without bringing proof with it. But you also have to understand with vulnerability has to come protection. The more you are willing to open your heart, the more vigilant you have to be about when, where, why, and how you open it. You feel me? So if you've come into this space where you're ready to receive folks and you ready to move outside of survival mode, you have to be on alert of people who willing to take advantage of that. And a person I'm not trying to say this in an inflammatory way. I'm saying this in a way that you can kind of give you a space to improve in, I guess. If love, the word, was able to get you that far off your square to where he was able to sleep with you, then you're not protecting yourself. This newfound vulnerability you have, you're not protecting it, okay? Because the word love should not be enough to gain access to these new vulnerable spaces. You had to do a whole lot more than say you loved yourself to gain access to those vulnerable spaces within yourself. And so a person just...
And I think the only thing I have really ever agreed with him on, that made a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, man, love is an action word, okay? But if you telling somebody a week after you met them,
I love
I love you, that's not love, that's lust. Okay?
And if you believe it,
and I was just going to say that if you believe
yourself.
it,
Girl,
something wrong with you. If you
I
believe
don't
it
want to
that
touch
quick.
your draws, but you know what?
Love is much too complicated. Lust is much easier to manage. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man.
So Byron, would you say I lust you? Is that what you say? You say?
Hey,
I lust you, girl.
I'm not even gonna say. You know what?
Some women will take that too.
It is really
some women will take that.
Yeah,
it is really hard for me to tell another woman that I love. Now, I don't even know. Even though I've been married twice, I don't even know if I've been in love. You know what I mean? Well, no, I can't say that. The second marriage, I know I was in love with that woman. So, and she was a great person, but I wasn't right at the time, you know. So you can say those words, not too soon, but you can say those words, but you still have to be ready to receive it and to do the actions. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I love you and you're not, and your head's not right. Your head's not there. You know, you saying it, those are just words. Love requires action.
Byron.
He said, Mo, I wouldn't say anything, but I would offer these nuts.
Really? So anyway, I was thinking about what you just said, and I think the most happiest I've ever seen my daddy was with my stepmother. You know, and you know, they both were equally yoked. They understood each other's clearances, clear. You know, the relationship was clear, and it wasn't complicated. You know, for him. And, you know, that was something I strived for in my second marriage as well. You know, it was clear. And you know, daddy was happy. He was really happy. As happy as I've ever seen him. Ever. You know.
So
I love my mother. I love my biological mother. But I'm going to tell you something. I love her. That's all I need to. That's all.
You know what? It really is. I have heard some of my friends say that they wanted their dad to leave their mom. That went over my head. That really went over my head.
I did not want my.
No, I'm not saying that's what you wanted, Mo, but I have heard that before.
I
that's
mean,
not what I'm saying. You how you felt, but I have had friends to say that.
Why?
That's deep.
Because of the relationship was not working,
Yeah,
or
they didn't feel like their mother treated
Was
their
fair.
dad the way
Right.
he should be treated.
Oh, okay.
Right. I mean, I really loved her for that, really, because, I was grown. I was grown. You know what I'm saying? I was in my 40s when he got married again. So, well, I'm in my late 30s when he got married again. But, and all the first kids was, and then, they adopted, other kids. And they're my brothers and sisters, and they raised them as bishops. So, I mean, Daddy was so happy. I don't know if she knows. I know I told her, how we used to get on the phone and talk, and he used to talk about how happy he was with her.
And you know what? That's all you can do is just be happy for them,
Yeah.
because why would you want either parent miserable
Exactly.
and constantly going through something? And you hear so many, things like what Gina is saying. And people, I remember growing up, my sister and I didn't understand why people, like if there was a school function or something, they would be like, "That's your mom? Yeah. That's your stepmom? Yeah. That's your father? Yeah." And they would be making like they're all
Ooh,
sitting together,
right,
they're
right.
getting along, and we were like, "Yeah." And it's like I knew my parents as I got older, they got along, but they didn't get along. My mom and my dad, my dad and my stepmom got along really well. But I knew the dynamic between my biological mom and my dad would not work.
Oh, just something.
And with my stepmom and I don't even call her stepmom. I'm just saying that for the sake of letting you guys know which one I'm talking about. But that worked. And he was happy. Their relationship worked. With my mom, that would not work. So I would not wish on upon anyone. And then I knew how my stepmom was with my dad. So I think that's why I had a crazy moment. Like I had to, I had to
At the stank
remind
face.
myself I'm okay with my biological mom dating, but it just threw me thinking that my stepmom might date. Because I was so used to her being with my dad, and I'm like, wait, and I was like, oh wait, I can't not wish her happiness if someone will bring her happiness. Now she's not dated all these years, but I think I would handle it much better now. Now, if someone came trying to act crazy, now that would be a whole nother story.
Well, you
Okay.
like you said that second time around, you know, it to me it seemed like like he was just talking about in the comments there, that you have your eyes and your ears open to listen, for that you're able to know what love is, because you done been through some stuff. So you know what love is, and for somebody to come at you like that, hey, I love you right out the box. The fence is up, the door is locked, and the key is thrown away. So and they can't get in. And people shouldn't let folks in like that. Never. They got
Okay.
all curious.
I wanted to do a real quick round of questions, but we don't have time. We'll get back. We'll save some of these for next week. Okay, some pretty good ones. We gotta get out of here, though, Marcy.
Do what's best for you and who you're with. Be you. Women and men, stop just looking at the outer person and what that person has. Get a chance and take time to get to know the person before really jumping into a relationship.
Cool. No.
Man, let me tell you, love is really, to me, in my opinion, because I know Gina gonna kick back on this, it's not a complicated thing. It's not. I mean, with the right person, it isn't. It is not a complicated thing. All these things I'm saying kind of fall into place when all these things we give advice on to people kind of fall into place when you find that right person. You don't have to have no strife. You know what I'm saying? At least not to the point to where your relationship's in jeopardy anyway. But again, finding that right person is like, sometimes people think about it as like a needle in a haystack. But you know what? When you find that needle, and you know, you didn't have to look, you know, and it came to you the way it's supposed to came. It's not hard, y'all.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, the majority of the people that I know that are happy in their relationship and in their marriage, it came when they weren't looking. It came when they were not dating. It came when they were by themselves and they had
Swore off people.
assessed what they need. And I'm telling you, it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. Don't sit around and wait on somebody, you know, just pick a card out the deck.
Come on.
Because that might be the
Pull it
wrong
out the air.
card.
Wait,
you
or a
know?
joker jump out the deck.
Oh, Lord, not the Joker.
You're always going to pull that joker. And that's myself included. That's when I met Robert. That's when I met my second husband. But of course, my first husband and I, we met in high school. We were high school sweethearts. But second and third, I wasn't looking. Before Robert, I had been on dating sites and, you know, and I had got to the point where I was like, you know what? I don't want to date anymore. I'm done with this. Next thing you know, here come my Prince Charming.
Aw. Robert said, not the Joker.
So, if you know, you got kids, you know, you got even some adult friends, man. Take the time and listen to this one song. It's by Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's called Love's Holiday. All right.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Would you mind if I touched if I held you tight?
I thought you was gonna play
Ask
that
Marianne. Ask Marianne about that song.
That's y'all baby making song.
Ask Marianne about that song.
Oh, he can talk about his sex with his escapades, but I can't talk about mine. But if you listen to that song, and that will define love for you. All right. It is one of the most beautiful love songs. I know everybody got a lot of love songs in their head, but it's one of the most beautiful love songs because it just explains. It doesn't force you. It asks the question, would you mind?
That's why that song was so hot.
If I kissed, if I held you tight.
Yeah.
You know, Earl says the eyes.
Then listen to 7 by Prince.
They got a lot of them.
What was that? What was that?
She talking about the stripping song by Prince.
It's not a stripping song.
What is
7?
it? Oh, 7.
Just listen to it. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I love love. Okay, I know that love would change lives. All right, so let's all, you know, you guys are blessed on the right hand side of the screen. You guys are blessed to have that that eternal love, and I am so happy.
Got it too.
All right, I just throw them up in the air like juggling balls, okay, and I just do whichever one falls down.
You get the Joker.
No, I don't do that.
Get both Jokers, both of them.
I do not do that. Like Robbie, I love the hell out of Robbie. All right, I've been knowing her for that. She is a complete person. Okay, I love the hell out of Marcy. I love the hell out of Gina. I mean, I can't stand Marcy, but I love the hell out of Gina. You know,
every time he says something like that, all he's doing is showing that he know he love me. I don't know why he don't want to admit it.
There are degrees of love. There's degrees.
He's loved me since we were 14.
Hey man, shout out to Katina Fields. She out there on that BT collecting clients. Okay, she got Akon now. Okay,
wow.
She collecting them clients.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
she collecting them, and you know.
And wait till he come on the show.
Exactly. We got him. All right. So she out there doing her thing. All right. Shout out to my publicist, Katina Fields. All right. I'm gonna be out there with you next year. Definitely. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna be with her at the BET Awards next year. Shout out to Mark Casey. Like I said, I saw Mark Casey when Usher was giving his speech. And if you haven't had a chance, go to YouTube and listen to Usher's speech. Usher let it all out. He let it all out.
I listened to part of it.
His mom was there, his wife was there, two of his 4 kids were there, and he let it all out. And he said
all out about
he had he never had a father in his life. And he said, you know what, I forgive you. He told his father right there, I said, I forgive you, because if it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't be right here where I'm at right now.
The good and the bad, yeah.
So I mean, shout out to that. Yeah, this is the year of fathers. All right, y'all fathers, step up, be there for these kids. Not here, be there.
Fathers, be
We
there
will
for your
definitely be back
kids.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the political show.
We're gonna definitely talk about the debate. We're gonna talk about the
Supreme
Supreme Court decision. So have your political hat on tomorrow because we got a lot to talk about tomorrow.
And tell others so that they can chime in.
Please.
We
Y'all might have to
really
do that one on your own because I'm not. Hey man,
we really need to talk about these things.
That's a 2-hour show.
We talked about it earlier, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Now,
hey,
you
look,
need to be on. Don't be scared.
I ain't never scared. Elsa says, "Hey everybody, sorry, Mr. Conversation. Yeah, we need you, Elsa. We need you
tomorrow.
We need you. Tomorrow we talking politics, which I hate talking politics. Okay, but
something got to be said, bro.
Something have to be said.
Yeah, there's just so much at stake, especially within our community, and just we need to start talking about these things and stop.
I just feel
under the
like
rug or not speaking on it.
I feel like the months moving into November is like walking into the twilight zone.
Well, I can already tell you how it's going. Well, I'm not a fortune teller, but it's going to be different. All right, and especially after this. Let's talk about tomorrow, y'all. Let's talk about tomorrow.
And we need to be ready, not getting ready and waiting until the last minute.
So y'all almost made me mess up. I was getting ready to end the stream without playing the credits, okay? Because I hate talking about politics, but again, like most said, it has to be talked about, okay? Yeah. But we'll do it tomorrow. I'll create the post. I'll have it ready tonight, tomorrow morning.
And it's not about being Democrat, Republican, or Trump or Biden. It's not about that.
All right, y'all. It's 8:01.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm waiting on my
Adios, buenos noches.
Peace.
We'll see you tomorrow.